So Eric just tore down the whole front end for me, and it's not that bad.
Basically started with the upper radiator support, pulled that out. I got the radiator, the condenser out, and then there's another bar. Took that out. That basically is what holds the condenser and the radiator in. And it was just a series of little spot welds that we had to drill out. A couple there, a couple on the frame rails, and then two up here on the other side. And to get to all of them, we had to pull the two fenders off. But after we did that, the whole entire support all came out as one, and there it is on the ground. Kind of mag these, and you can see this is where it bent here and here, and also down where the radiator sits. So once we get this in and lined up, the hood will close and it'll line up with the hood latch, and then everything else just has to get bolted back on.
So it is mail day, and my radiator came in. Ask me how I know. Honestly, I don't know. I think this is... Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is that bar at the very top of the radiator. Right under that U radiator shaped frame. What we can guarantee is that it is the same hideous freaking color. And this big old bad Larry right here, I'm going to make the assumption is that U radiator support frame. Sorry, don't know why I felt like my hand should be there. Okay, so it is out of the box. So there's everything. So hopefully with a lot of Eric's help, we can get this thing moving. Okay, so today we are bringing the XB to Eric's shop down in Providence, and we are going to put the XB together, finally. Realistically, we are only missing the hood and the front bumper. Everything else we have the condenser, forget what this is, radiator, the fan shroud, that top bar, and we have that radiator support, that U-shaped bar somewhere. I think that might be out in our carport, but yep, basically everything mechanically we need that we have right here, so cool.
Wood. So we have the radiator support in. I still have a couple welds that I have to do. These lower welds will basically dictate the radiator support up and down, and it'll basically determine the angle of this. So right now that's what I'm trying to figure out. I've got the old headlights, I've got a couple other pieces I'm going to put in the front end just to get it all lined up. But once this is welded in, then I can drop the radiator and the condenser in. In the last episode, Kim introduced you to her new XB. It's kind of part of the family. It's going to be a daily driver. Obviously, it's bright yellow.
What's it say?
Says thank you for your order, Eastwood. Got some paint mixing cups.
Woohoo!
So we can get our amounts all mixed correctly. Got our activator. Alright, that's probably the black in there. It's probably the gallon. Alright, there we go. 1 gallon of Boulevard Black, single stage.
Ooh. Ooh.
There it is.
There's no doubt that's pretty black.
Wow, it smells like nail polish.
Yeah, there's...
It is fully together. All of the bodywork is finally done. We got the fenders, the hood, the headlights, everything is lined up. We sorted through a couple different options as far as painting the front end or possibly the whole car. We decided on just changing the color altogether, as you guys already know in the previous video. And you know, we decided to go from the bright yellow to just a full black paint job, the door sills and everything else. So we went through Eastwood. They actually sell single stage paint. This is going to be the first time painting an entire car, so that should be interesting. I got the urethane primer, I've got the activator, the reducer. We're just going to go out and buy like a Harbor Freight gun. We're going to make our own paint booth at the shop, and that's going to be pretty much it. We're going to shoot some primer and some single stage paint on it and hope for the best.
I'm fully expecting orange peel.
I hope not. Factory orange peel.
$500 today, $800 grit tomorrow. Cause the sun is starting to go down. Bummer. What up, babe?
Cyan. Let me talk. So yeah, we're like you said, we're basically just taking the doors off. Because this car has like the insides of the doors are painted yellow, and that kind of shows when you're sitting inside it. As you can see right there,
Even the rear
it's that yellow strip that goes all the way around. So we have to take the doors off, and it's a lot of work. It's what they call like an open door respray. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. Take the doors off, sand the jambs, and we'll spray the insides of the doors tomorrow. And then Sunday, when the car's in the booth, we'll put the doors back on, since the insides will already be sprayed, and then spray the whole car in one shot.
Exactly.
That's a plan. See if it works.
Okay, so far we have covered half the doors, and this is just to keep the sand out. This isn't gonna be for the paint part of the whole situation. Eric is, I don't know what Eric's doing.
I was putting some bolts back in the door so they can get painted black also.
Got it.
Alright, so here we are. We've been pretty much disassembling and sanding everything the entire night. I think it's like probably 10:30 right now, and we started at like 6:30, so we've been at it for some time. All the plastic is not here for final. It's just to prevent all the dust from sanding in tight quarters from getting inside the car. So that's all gonna have to be retaped when it gets sprayed. Got a couple doors over there. Got a door there, the rear hatch that Kim is sanding. We do have to paint all the inside because you actually see this when you're sitting in the car. So this all has to go black with the outside. We got the rear wing, the door panels, all that stuff. I am working on sanding all of this. This has to be cleaned and sanded. All the hinges have to get resprayed. Literally, there's just so much yellow. I mean, this is just a crazy amount of work to do a color change. Got this side all sanded down. It's all prepped. And it's looking pretty good. So once we get this rear hatch sanded and everything inside the rear hatch, I think we're gonna call it a night. And tomorrow will be a big day of setting up the booth and spraying all the interior trim pieces, and hopefully that goes all right.
Hopefully. Booth is all set up. We got all the panels and the doors. Oh yeah. Just gotta set up where we're gonna place everything so we can properly tape it off and then paint it.
I feel like this is gonna be very tough to pour.
Probably. Did you want that?
Yeah, I'll try. That'll probably help. It's gonna be very tricky.
Pretty tight paint booth, but all right. Still got a lot to do before we paint, so woohoo! Yep.
I learned a lot, so I'm kind of happy about that, you know?
Okay.
So I know I could have done a good paint job if I was...
Alright. Doesn't look bad. I'm blocking my mouth, by the way, but... Alright. Alright guys, it is basically done. As you can see, we are missing the wing and the side skirts. Those were not painted. They are getting painted, but for right now this is just fine. Eric is getting ready to put my door cards back on. And the paint is Eric. He did that. He's not too happy with it. That's okay. Him and I, neither of us are professional painters, so this was all a learning curve.
Live and learn.
Live and learn. Overall, I'm happy with it because it's not bright yellow. Like, look at that. That sick reminder of how loud it was.
Get a video of the door jams.
Ooh, let's go look at the door jams actually.
I think this is the biggest thing about this entire project. About this project, which not a lot of people go to this extent, but we fully took the doors off this car. As you guys saw, we painted all this all the way around. We masked off the doors, painted those as well. So this is like a full color change. Although it's not perfect. It's black. Oh, look, it didn't reach this edge right here. Remember I was talking
Rick and I both agreed the hatch is the best part of the paint. It is pretty clear, not a lot of orange peel. But overall, I'm happy. I'm not nearly as picky as he is. So yeah, guys, besides the wing and the side skirt, everything is all set. It's all put together. And I'm happy. You know, a lot of people would say, ugh, the paint, but I don't know. I'm really not a picky person. I was more upset that it was yellow than to have a black paint job that isn't, no, top notch. Like, this thing's still pretty cool. Alright guys, so thanks for watching this month-and-a-half long project. Like and subscribe. We got a lot of cool drift events coming up. Lots of big stuff doing that. And yeah.